Wait for it. Well, that's just the energy of the week, guys. This is going to be a collective reading. The Magician Reverse 7 of Wands is just not yet. We're on the verge. We're on the diving board. We're just about to dive into the pool of life. Something major is about to happen, I think, for everybody. But we're like, not yet. Not quite yet. And so there's an issue of timing, and there's an issue of maybe even a conversation or saying when the right moment is. So when somebody says now is when shit's going to go down. Two of Swords. Someone is waiting on a decision on when to say something and then when to act on that something, but there's a delay involved. Let's look at the bottom. Eight of Pentacles. Procrastination. Doing shit, busying yourself with like little things in order to not act on the big things. Strength is holding back, waiting to pounce, waiting for the right moment. Underneath that, Death, for the big change, for the big dive. Let's see what we get from Oracle cards. Collective. Holy shit. Okay, so I've never had this card come out as the first card, guys. This is the very first time. The Universal Hexagram is about spirituality, alignment, and in this case, it's about wish fulfillment. Look, the Queen and Honey, that's getting the things you've been wishing for actively. You haven't just been wishing, you've been maybe even doing some spell work, maybe even putting work into your wish in some way, and it's about to happen. It's like this week we're on the verge, we're on the diving platform, we're about to jump into getting wish fulfillment. Now, Sagittarius, not yet, because Sagittarius is the future, but it's soon. Soon it's coming. Virgo is a card for proximity, actually, and specificity. So we're not talking about like the far future Sagittarius. We are talking about the proximate future, maybe even within 1 month with the one there, and for the scope of the reading. Let's see what we get for advice here. Advice for the collective. Okay, so for advice now we have the Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups reversed. This is all about sharing with other people, whether it's sharing the information about the stuff that you're about to be doing that maybe you've been withholding on sharing on because you're trying to keep it all to yourself for whatever reasons behind that. But I am getting the feeling that you're being private. You're not sharing either you're not telling people, and I think that comes with so that you don't have to share this when you dive. When you get to do the next thing in your life that's like a significant, when the Magician gets to become unreversed, you're trying to not have to share that with people, or you're withholding information now so that you don't share that with other people later. And this is saying there's really no reason for that. You can share what's going on in your life with people, you can share your plans with people, and you can share your future with people. I'm not sure why there's such an aversion to sharing what's going on with people, sharing your plans with people, and sharing your future with people in general. Let's pull Oracle cards and we'll find out some more about that. It's like I'm almost getting the feeling like, let's say you have a winning lottery ticket, right? You're waiting to cash it for until you move out of your parents' house, so you don't have to share it with them, or until you move out of, I don't know. Yeah, I will say your parents' house. But you get the example. It's like we don't want to share things with this person, so we're not telling them, or with this situation. We don't want to share with people. All right, let's just pull the advice. Yeah, because you know what? You're asking yourself, well, why tell people about this if it hasn't happened yet? But I feel like that's all part of your procrastination strategy. Because if you were to tell people, it would actually, in some way, move the ball along and get move the plot train along for the story, but in a way it's like a catch-22. You're trapping yourself because it's part of a procrastination story, is kind of what I'm getting also with the bed and the left turn here. You're in your head a bit with the brain card here, and the door is just talking about putting it off to the future. On the bottom we have Aries with the mouth. It's like you want to do this, you want to say this, you want to dive off of your diving platform into the pool and swim in the cool waters of the next chapter of your life. And that does require words saying, now, let's go, make it so. There are words involved, and the timing for the launch, for the jump. But you're just procrastinating for some reason. It's working against yourself. Look, as I dig deeper, we have the Hourglass, the Five, and Scorpio. It's like torturing yourself by procrastinating on something that you actually want to do. So Now, this is a collective reading. You're not necessarily the person who's experiencing all this. This could be somebody in your field, or you could just be experiencing a portion of these energies yourself, and then have other portions sort of reflected in other people. So take this as it resonates for you. But that's going to be your reading, guys. Thank y'all, collective, you guys all for being here. I really appreciate y'all. If this resonated for you and you guys want to see more videos, come back and follow the channel.